Ever wondered how much of an impact does manual handling have in the aged care sector? Let's dive right into it and demystify the reality of manual handling in aged care. It's a significant component of a care worker's day-to-day tasks, often underappreciated and frequently misunderstood. Care workers are the unsung heroes, providing comfort and assistance to those who need it the most. Their work is physically demanding, requiring them to lift, move, and support the elderly, often with complex health conditions. Now imagine the physical strain of assisting an individual to stand or helping them move from a bed to a chair, day in, day out. It's not just about the strength, but also about the technique. Like a well-choreographed dance, every movement must be precise and calculated, ensuring the safety and comfort of the individual in care. However, the reality is that without the right techniques, manual handling can become a source of significant risk. In fact, it's one of the leading causes of injury amongst care workers. These injuries can range from minor strains to severe career-ending conditions. It's a sobering thought, isn't it? And what about the well-being of our elderly? Improper manual handling can lead to falls, fractures, or worse. It's a chilling prospect that highlights the importance of proper handling techniques in maintaining the dignity and safety of those in our care. But here's the thing: these risks can be mitigated. With the right training and resources, care workers can learn to handle these physically demanding tasks safely and effectively. They can transform these risks into opportunities to provide better care, to build trust, and to enhance the quality of life of the elderly. So, you see, manual handling in the aged care sector is not just about lifting or moving. It's about understanding, respect, and most importantly, care. It's about making a difference in the lives of those we serve, every single day. Therefore, proper manual handling is not just a recommendation, it's a necessity. Let's delve deeper into this in our next segment, where we explore the importance of proper manual handling. Stay tuned. But why is proper manual handling so important in the aged care sector? Let's delve into that. Manual handling, in essence, is all about how we lift, carry, hold, or move an object or person. It's an everyday task, especially in the aged care sector, where helping an elderly person move is a common occurrence. But here's the thing: doing it right is not as simple as it sounds. Proper manual handling is crucial because it ensures the safety and well-being of both the care worker and the elderly person. Imagine lifting a heavy box with your back instead of your legs. You're likely going to feel a sharp pain, right? Now, imagine that box is a person. The risk of injury skyrockets, not only for you, but for the individual you're assisting. When we talk about injuries, we're not just referring to sprained muscles or a sore back. We're talking about serious, long-term injuries, such as slipped discs, torn ligaments, and even fractures. These are not only painful, but can also lead to prolonged periods out of work, and in some cases, an end to your career in aged care. But the implications of improper manual handling go beyond personal injury. With incorrect handling, the elderly person in your care is at risk too. They could experience discomfort, pain, or worse, sustain severe injuries. As care workers, our primary responsibility is to ensure the safety and well-being of those in our care, and improper manual handling is a direct violation of that duty. Moreover, there are legal implications to consider. Workplaces are required by law to provide a safe environment for their employees and clients. If an injury occurs due to improper manual handling, the legal consequences can be significant, including hefty fines and potential lawsuits. So, you see, proper manual handling isn't just about avoiding a sore back at the end of the day. It's about safeguarding our health, our careers, and most importantly, the well-being of the individuals we are privileged to care for. Remember, safety is paramount when it comes to manual handling. So, what constitutes proper manual handling in the aged care sector? Well, let's break it down to its core elements. Firstly, one of the most crucial components is technique. It's not just about strength, it's about how you use your body. When lifting, for instance, always bend your knees, not your back. Keep your load close to your body, and ensure your feet are shoulder-width apart. This helps to distribute weight evenly and reduces the risk of injury. And remember, twisting while carrying a heavy load is a big no-no. Always turn by moving your feet, not your torso. The second element is the use of equipment. In aged care, there's often a range of assistive devices available to help with manual handling tasks. These could include hoists, slide sheets, or transfer belts. Always make sure you're trained in how to use these devices correctly. Misuse of equipment can lead to injury for both you and the person you're assisting. Thirdly, and perhaps most importantly, is the assessment of the situation. Before any manual handling task, take a moment to assess. Consider the weight of the item or person, the distance you'll need to move them, and any potential obstacles in your path. Also, take into account your own physical condition. If you're feeling unwell or fatigued, it's better to ask for help than risk an injury. Finally, keep in mind that proper manual handling is not just about physical techniques. It also involves effective communication. Be sure to explain what you're about to do to the person you're assisting. This not only ensures their comfort, but also their cooperation, making the task easier and safer. In short, proper manual handling in the aged care sector involves the right technique, the correct use of equipment, a thorough assessment of the situation, and clear communication. Equip yourself with the right knowledge and skills, and you can make a world of difference. And remember, safety should always be your top priority, not just for you, but for the people you care for too. What could possibly go wrong with improper manual handling, you might ask? Well, a lot, actually. Improper manual handling practices can have serious consequences, affecting both the handler and the individual being cared for. Firstly, let's talk about physical injuries. When proper techniques aren't used, the risk of injury skyrockets. We're not just talking about minor aches and pains. We're talking about serious, long-term injuries. Back injuries are the most common, but there's also a risk of muscle sprains, ligament strains, hernias, and even fractures. These injuries can be debilitating, forcing caregivers to take time off work, or worse, end their careers prematurely. But it's not only the handlers who are at risk. Improper handling can also lead to injuries for the individuals being cared for. Falls, bruises, and fractures can occur, causing unnecessary pain and suffering. Imagine the guilt and regret you'd feel if your actions led to harm to someone under your care. Next, there's the psychological stress. Both the handler and the individual being cared for can suffer from stress and anxiety related to improper handling. For the caregiver, there's the constant worry about potential injuries. And for the individual, there's the fear and discomfort of being handled improperly. This psychological stress can lead to burnout, depression, and a decrease in the quality of care provided. Finally, there are the potential legal consequences. If a worker or an individual under care is injured due to improper handling, there could be lawsuits or fines. In Australia, employers have a duty of care to provide a safe workplace, and that includes proper manual handling training. Failing to meet these responsibilities could lead to serious legal repercussions. So, as you can see, improper manual handling is not just a minor issue. It can lead to physical injuries, psychological stress, and legal problems. It's a risk not worth taking. So, improper manual handling is a risk not worth taking. Are you ready to test your understanding of manual handling in the aged care sector? Fantastic! Let's dive straight into our short quiz. Question 1. Why is proper manual handling essential in aged care? Is it because it ensures the safety and dignity of our seniors, or is it just a standard protocol? Of course, the answer is, it ensures the safety and dignity of our seniors. Moving on to question 2. What are some key elements of proper manual handling? Is it maintaining good body posture, understanding the individual's needs, or using appropriate tools and equipment? Well, you've guessed it. Of these are correct. Now for our final question, could be the potential impacts of improper manual handling. Is it physical injury to the caregiver or the elderly individual? Or is it a loss of trust and confidence in the caregiver? Again, all of the above are true. Improper manual handling can lead to physical harm and emotional distress, which can severely affect the relationship between the caregiver and the individual being cared for. Well done on completing the quiz. Let's quickly what we've learned today. proper manual handling in the aged care sector is of utmost importance. Not only does it ensure the safety and dignity of our seniors, but it also establishes trust and confidence in the caregiver. The key elements of proper manual handling include maintaining a good body posture, understanding the individual's needs, and using the right tools and equipment. Remember, improper manual handling can lead to dire consequences. It can result in physical injury to both the caregiver and the elderly individual, and cause a loss of trust and confidence in the caregiver. So, let's always strive to uphold the highest standards of manual handling in the aged care sector. Remember, in the aged care sector, proper manual handling is not just about doing your job. It's about ensuring safety and dignity for everyone involved. And remember, folks, don't forget to subscribe for more useful training videos like this.